The Florida I-4 corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USF's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Golden Knights took down the Bulls, perhaps by the horns the last time they met, and won the war on I-4.
Yeah, UCF feels like since moving to the Big 12, they're starting to recruit better players, and I think that was the difference the last time these two teams met up. They just seemed to be bigger and stronger when the game was on the line.
And obviously, the war on I-4 is awesome, and this is a good rivalry game that's kind of budding, but one thing you talked about speed, Palmer. In the state of Florida, you have speed, and UCF has a lot of speed, a lot of playmakers, and it was on full display.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off-play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. Lowers those pads. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring a touchdown after...
There he goes! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Knights are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Russo. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Caught over the middle, it's Riggs. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, first down here. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on second down. Finds his man. It's Ashley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of...
Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They are going back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Mooney. He's got the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Ripping through the defense. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Eaton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here's a heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. It's now a 15-7 game. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Knights decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Siegel.
Like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And the third down pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Ashley. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, when UCF and USF get together, it's like a UFC match. Fiery and feisty. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Fellas, so much intrigue when UCF and USF face off. Let's get things back to you.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Still looking, on the move. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. With the catch, it's Lee. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Knights are on the move.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Knights will snap it on first and 10.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roberts. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Knights! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
South Florida, 15, UCF.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They believe they can run right here. Got the first down and more. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to pass. It's Mooney. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Riggs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ashley. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The short hands, it's Ashley. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Mooney. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Using his legs, it's Martin. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The run to the left. Creates a little room. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Number 39 in punt formation to kick it away.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ashley. Touchdown, UCF! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Mooney. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, South Florida. They move on top here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
He's looking to pass. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ashley. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Martin fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Mooney. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Knights in the hurry-up. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time play.
Into the secondary on the right. The 20. Touchdown, Knights! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fired, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. This set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to keep it in the air. And they can't make the connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle is the one that happens on the gridiron.
It is, but how cool is it? The war on I-4. I mean, that's just it's a dope name. I really like it. Obviously, this is kind of a new rivalry, but Palmer, UCF, USF, they're fighting for the same kids in recruiting and building a program.
Yeah, man, whether you get off of McIntosh Road, the Florida Turnpike, or Lake Mary Boulevard, these two schools do not like each other. Whether it's the Bounce House or Raymond James Stadium, the war on I-4, baby, that's where it's at.
Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Now on the option. Now the toss. Got enough space. Touchdown Bulls. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Mooney. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Eaton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. That's caught. It's Lee. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The war on I-4 hits the passing lane and goes west to Tampa as the Bulls get the best of the Knights. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and